All right, good morning, boys. What is up? Today is Tuesday, May 5th. I lost, I believe it was $850 or $1,000 across 5 Alpha Future premium accounts. They have good rules. Unfortunately, I do think I'm going to end up losing those accounts just because they're already so deep in drawdown. But I will go over the trade I took, why I took it, what was my bias and everything. Obviously, we're bullish. There's not a single thought for shorts in my mind. Like, not a single thought for shorts right now in my mind, right? Let's take a look at the 5 minute. All right, I took a pre-market loss and a post-market open loss. So pre-market, I wanted this. You guys see this structure? We tap into this 15-minute gap right here. We push higher, right? We tap into this 5-minute gap. What is that 5-minute gap aligned with? OTE. Same setup I took yesterday. So we pull back. I enter off a tap into 0.705 with my stop loss here, basically. I believe my stop was, or sorry, no, 0.618 with my stop loss here, yeah. And then just TP at this high. This is the trade. Great trade idea. Unfortunately, my stop was a little bit too tight. If I kept my stop below the swing low, it would have played, barely played. I maybe would have actually even gotten stopped out due to slippage. Probably would have gotten stopped out due to slippage, but trade idea was 100% correct. Like I said, my stop was just too tight. I don't see a reason for price to retrace the way it did, right? We then ended up pushing higher. Sorry, someone just walked into my room. We then end up pushing higher right here. I waited for a 5-minute retrace, right? I wanted price to tap into one of these 5-minute gaps. We have a lot of 5-minute gaps here, including a 15-minute gap that we ended up forming while I was in my trade. Now, I understand that price creates 15-minute gaps. While I could have waited for that 15-minute gap to form while I was in my trade, but I didn't expect the price to chop around the way it did for 15 fucking minutes, right? I thought we were just going to displace higher and then maybe tap back into it. Point is, we tap into this 15-minute gap. We have this 1-minute bearish gap right here. We inverse that gap. I rarely enter off IFEGs, but I really saw no reason for price to push any lower here. Entered in here, stops below here. And each of these losses were around $400 or $450. Or sorry, no, it was a 1-to-1. Stops right here. So I did end up taking L's on both of these trades, pre-market and post-market. Lost 2 longs on a bullish day. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, what I should have done, and obviously very hindsight, is we have this 15-minute gap. We have this pre-market range, or sorry, market open range. From the 930 low to the current high. We take that range and we top 0.5 of the range. So I should have waited for equilibrium to get hit. And then you can see we tapped equilibrium. We also tapped the second 5-minute gap. We then got a very nice displacement on the 30-second time frame. We actually got an entry here. Did I enter? No. I was locked out of my accounts. I hit my daily loss limit personally. So I was locked out of my accounts. But you could have taken this beautiful trade right here. To complete the buy model, there was no SMT with ES until 10:25. So you were green on ES. ES isn't even at all-time highs, by the way. So you still have a lot of buy side to target on ES. Well, I don't know if you can see on the 4-hour, maybe. ES isn't even at all-time highs. So you have, unless I'm on the wrong contract. Oh. Okay, so it is higher than I thought, but it's still not at all-time highs. Adjust for contract changes. Okay, perfect. Okay. And on the 30-second, there was a very clean entry here. There's no entry. Why? You're still in these bearish gaps. Bearish order block. I want to see price disrespect all of that. You can see we respect it. We push lower. We don't break this low. We then push higher, inverse this gap, and create an order block. That's a good entry right there. Beautiful. Right? That's what I should have waited for. So, gotta fix that as well. I haven't been trading my best. As you guys can probably tell, I am break even this year, which is awful to say out loud, but it's true. I've done like $60,000 in payouts and I've probably spent like 50 on prop firms. So I'm probably up like 10K, which is nothing. But I will say all the money I've made is from Lucid. I haven't made $1 from any other prop firm. So shout out to Lucid for that. And I am getting moved to live right now with Lucid. So hopefully I can print with that live account. With that being said, I hope you guys all have a blessed day. Learn something new from this video, and I will see you boys tomorrow. Peace out. Oh, I'm an idiot.